So it's Valentine's Day, and really to me Valentine's Day is just like any other day. As we know, it's an excuse to spoil whoever you fancy, send love cards to whoever you want, and it's also an excuse to love yourself and celebrate you. I think every day should be like that, but I think on Valentine's Day, especially if you're single, I think it's just a day to really enjoy yourself. Anyway, I had a free morning this morning. I have just woken up. It is gloriously sunny. I have showered, put on some clothes and a bit of jewellery, and kind of left my hair from yesterday. I think it's alright. It's probably not YouTube ready right, but that's my hair in the morning. If it looks kind of okay, I'll just put dry shampoo in it and go. So I really wanted to do my everyday look, which is kind of like winter going to spring. This is what I've just been wearing for the last month or so, maybe a bit before that. It's kind of the same as it was in winter, but I've just kind of warmed it up a little bit as the sun started coming out, and I'm getting that bit of sun that I really need to heighten my mood. So this is my winter going into spring hopeful makeup look. This is kind of my makeup bag that I just carry around with me. It's got lots and lots of different things in it. It has my everyday face and then also like going into evening type makeup as well, and a few special bits that I kind of like grab the most, so I carry this around quite a bit. I've kind of forgotten what it's like to do your makeup in front of a camera. It's actually quite a bit of pressure. Okay, my skin doesn't look too bad. It's not great close up. If you wanted to know what I've got on my face already, I got the Glossier Invisible Shield. This was gifted, and the Aesop Into Minds facial hydrator. This was expensive. I bought it for myself on my birthday, and it has lasted me actually a really long time. You need a tiny amount, and it sort of mattifies and also is quite clarifying as well. It's got witch hazel, sandalwood, good stuff. I was recommended it. I don't know if it's the best moisturiser for me, but so far it's doing the job. Onto my base, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream. This is anti-aging, it's got SPF 50 in, which makes me think now that I didn't need to put my Glossier on. Oh well. When I have spotty skin, I do not put a lot of makeup on because that just makes it worse. So I normally just really hydrate my skin and use something like a BB or CC cream. Yes, I'm not going to look like I have flawless skin. I am never going to look like I have flawless skin unless I really work at it in way of throwing a ton of money at the situation, which I'm just not in the right place to do. So this is in Fair, and I just apply a couple of pumps, put it on everything. Another thing that I love about the sun coming out is that I love that it brings out the colour of my eyes a lot better. Like, they're quite green right now because of the light. I'm gonna really cover that chin because there are so many bumpy bits. These two bumps here are really annoying me. They've been here for the last week. I just had my period last week, so they should be clearing up soon. Next I'm going to do my bronzer, which is literally in my hands. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze. I picked this up in New York last year in November, and I love it so much. I use it, you'll see I use it on my eyes, I use it as a contour. I just love it. It just brings a nice warmth, a depth to my face. I'm going to bring it onto the middle of my cheeks, but not too much. Put a bit on my nose. I always like it to look like I've had a bit of sun. And then I do a little bit just under my lip. Next, I'm going to take any eyeshadow brush to hand, as long as it's relatively clean or at least got a bit of a brown on it. And I'm just going to use my bronzer on my eyelids. I feel like there's going to be some weird jump cuts in this video because I haven't been used to talking while doing my makeup. And I bring it down under my eye. It will look weird now, but it'll look better later. And this is just really quick. This is just a base, so it's not to be worried about. Then again, with the leftover bit, I'm just gonna do the top of my nose here. Again, to make me look like I've had a bit more sun and I've not been editing inside all day, not seeing any light. So this is just messy. It's gonna be cleaned up at the end. Don't worry about it. Now while that's all setting, I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I don't know why I do it this way around, but I just always have. I do the kind of base of makeup, then I do my eyebrows to kind of makes me feel like I've framed my face a bit better. So I don't do much to my eyebrows. I mean, kind of, there's hair all over this. As I was saying, I don't do much to my eyebrows. I just kind of give them a bit of an extra bit on the end and maybe a few dashes. You'll see. I'm about to show you. You'll see. So this bit here, I'm just going to extend the arch around a little bit. This is Hourglass brow sculpting pencil, I think. Yes. Yep. So I'm going to go in here, pull it around a bit, and then just make that edge a bit more obvious. And I'm going to use the more pointed side and do it here. So that's the difference. It's not too much, it's just a bit more defined. There's more colour to it. They do not behave the same. This one is always more like curved round, whereas this one, I don't know, it's just more, it's always been more pointy. So there you go, that's kind of alright, I think. Then I'm going to bush up my eyebrows with this Milk Kush eyebrow gel. I like this just as much as the Glossier's Boy Brow. It may be criminal to say. They're a little bit different, but they're kind of the same. Do you know what I mean? Brush up the front, smooth out the edge. And then if I have enough time, I really like feather it out. Depth and bushiness. While I'm here and I've remembered, not that I normally remember to do this, I'm just putting a bit of lip balm on. This is the Drunk Elephant lip balm. I really don't normally remember to do that. So now I'm going to do all the sort of little touch-ups. Honestly, I go out like this quite a bit and I just put a bit of mascara on, and this is kind of like my super quick everyday look, which is just bronzer, eyebrows, eyelashes. So onto the rest of my face. These products I'm about to use are from the Beauty Archive. These have been gifted to me. This video is in no way sponsored. It's in no way an ad. These were just sent to me by the brand and their creator, Zandra, who is an amazing woman. And also these products are vegan, they're cruelty free, they're organic, they're all the green beauty junkies lovers. I was introduced to these products by my friend Ellie, who is a green makeup artist, and she knows what she's talking about, so I already knew they were going to be good. Right now I think I'm holding the Down to Earth collection, and it's a collection of 3 shades. One that I use as a highlighter, one that I use as a contour occasionally and eyeshadow, and another which I use as a blush. These can all be used multiple different ways, and I love them because it's kind of like finger painting and they're so creamy, so easy to use. Only till recently have I been using these with a bunch of other products and mix and matching, but I've actually been really enjoying, because of the quickness of it, all 3 products all together. So the first one I'm going to use is Rose Fall, which is a lovely creamy pink. Just warm it up a little bit in my fingers. And I use this as a blush. You can use it as a lid colour or whatever, but I like it as a blush. This colour is kind of like a couple of Glossier colours mixed together. It's got a bit of, it's mainly pink, also got a little bit of orange in it. It's just an all-round beautiful colour. And normally with organic products I find that they move around a lot on the face, like RMS Beauty or something like that, but this pretty much stays put. Because it's organic and it doesn't have all those additives that get put into like lots of makeup, it's going to move around a little bit, but I think it's pretty much the same as Glossier really. I love that Glossier is literally like my testing block for all makeup at the moment, so if it does well, if it's like Glossier, then it's doing good. So that's what I do really on the cheeks, just on the outer bit there. But again, just because I like to look like I've been out in the sun a little bit, I'm just going to put a teeny bit on the top of my nose, which probably looks super weird on camera, but it looks really nice in real life. And then some on the top of my forehead, which is just like the leftover bit. I'm also going to use it on my lips. Next product from the Beauty Archive is Earthbound, which is a gorgeous earthy brown. Again, I dab it away and I'm just going to do a little bit on my eyes. Just really focusing on the outer corner and then under the eye. Then with my foundation brush I just clear up the under bit. And then also I can marry the pinks on my cheeks with my foundation. I think that's looking pretty good. You can also build this up quite a lot, but I'm just not going to today. Then lastly from the Beauty Archive I'm going to use Everglow. It's a gorgeous creamy goldy colour. You can use it anywhere, but I use it as a highlighter. It also looks really great on your lids, but I just don't feel like that today, so I'm just going to put it where I think highlighter should be on me. And this just gives a really nice glowy finger paint look. I'm going to put a tiny bit on my chin, and then on my cupid's bow, and then on the tip of my nose, and the inner corner of my eyes. This is really hard to do with long nails. Bring it out underneath a little bit, and underneath my eyebrow. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. And then lastly, I do my lashes with this torch device, which is really dirty, I've just realised. And to finish it off, I use the Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, which has gone a bit gungy, to be honest. I probably need a new one. I don't know why, but I go really quiet when doing my eyelashes. I only do a tiny bit on my bottom lashes, just a little bit. This mascara might be alright actually. It still has some life in it. I actually kind of like it when it goes a bit gungy. If I had time I'd do more on the top lashes, but I often don't have time, so this is what it is. So there we are, that's the final look. That is my everyday face at the moment. It's super easy, it's super quick, it's full of finger painting. Sometimes if I have a bit more time, I'll add something like the Glossier Stretch Concealer if I want to do my under eyes. I will also probably go to my all-time favourite Charlotte Tilbury, where is it? Lipstick. It's somewhere probably in my handbag, but I've got two other Charlotte Tilburys. This is Very Victoria Nude Kate. I mostly use Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, but since I can't find it, I'm just going to put a bit more Roseville on. So that's it, that's my look. I hope you like it. I hope this video wasn't too hard to watch. There's probably tons of jump cuts in it that just covering all the silences for when I was concentrating putting makeup on my face. But I hope you like this video, and I will be doing more beauty videos because I love doing makeup and I love talking about makeup. I just need to get better at it now. So thanks for sticking with me in this video and making this transition into filming more makeup videos easier. Please let me know if there are any products you absolutely love at the moment that you think I should be trying out or that I should know about. I would love to hear your recommendations. Also, let me know about your Galentine's Day, Valentine's Day, Palentine's Day, whatever you've been up to, let me know. I would love to know what you got up to, whether it was just a pamper session or you just ate pizza, which I am probably going to be doing tonight. Let me know down below and I will see you super soon. Bye.